Okay. We'll kick off with Mr. Lamin. Mr. Lamin, as the media person for SLFA, I just want to make you just try for tell people how far you feel like the team that reached the stage with the team there right now, and what are the preparation that we wanna get for coming games there?
Yes, thank you very much. I think we're in a very good shape. As you know, the Total Energies qualifiers for Côte d'Ivoire 2023 it gone, and we get more 4 matches we don't left. As you know, na 6 matches we play. We don't play 2. We don't play the first one against Nigeria. We will be going lost 2-1, and we'll play the second one match again. We will play against Guinea-Bissau. We will draw 2-2. So at the group stand right now, we the third. We get Nigeria with the first with 6 points, and then we get Guinea-Bissau with 4 points, and Salonide with 1 point, and we get South Tome and Principe where they not get no points because they lost all 2 games them. So as you know, we play the match day 4 and the match day 5. When are the match 61 and 69 of the African Cup of Nations qualifier, where we go play on the 22 of this month and also the 26, because the window is only for 1 week. Sorry, where we go take from the 21st to the 27th. So we been total fit till we play with first game because our first the host. We the host on the 22nd. Then we go play the return leg on the 26th. But the good part is we all play at the same country. We're in Morocco, the same stadium as well. Because the 2 countries them, as you know, CAF and FIFA, they always monitor the stadiums them we wanna get for make sure it reach the CAF and FIFA standard for play football. So although the country in Sao Tome and Principe and that of Salon will not get any stadium where reach to that standard they wouldn't they look for we own stadium now not be possible because it did on renovations, and according to the government, with the Ministry of Sport, then say it go available 2024. Now that need to be communicated to we. So we did on the preparation intensively, because then say if you prepare earlier, it prepare for it better. If you prepare late, it prepare for fail. So the head coach we don't call 40 home base for train, as you know, say the league they go on. So the training done this now the week 2 this within the train we don't get 40 players. So hopefully by Monday the coach they begin for size down the squad, because even the training where they go on right now they get some challenges, because as you know say the Premier League they go on. So we get some players that we be seeing the up country like for the Bo Rangers, for the Baibure Warriors, for the Kono Diamond Star, for the Cambo Eagles, for the Osum Stars. So for letting players they can it can be a very difficult time. So at times now only 2 times then we can, because you know say na Saturday, Sunday mostly in the games they can play. So the preparation they on, and the 40 players they intact will not get no injury or risk as far as the thing concerned. But the good thing is we are going with 23 players that has been confirmed. We will get something hopefully like 13 foreign base, and also again the rest will be on base. But we don't get 2 first win a major one, then we always be the call. We don't rule out of this particular encounter winner Alex Bangura and that of Issa Kalon. They not go for the part of these qualifiers, but any other one now then okay. But you get for day to the coach again for let it count with the list of 13 players them we get for invite, then plus the 10 on base for we got. But hopefully give or take 1 left the source of Salon for going inside Morocco on the 18th of this month.
Okay. Petos, I know say you that you agree with Mr. Ninjosi as maybe they are possible. So what do you make up for what you say, and how far you feel say Salon that region, how prepared you feel say the team they for go play?
Yes, exactly as the brother just mentioned. The team they in our intensified training now. Mujasa Park, Mountain, getting fail, and I see the board put a lot of seriousness. Boys them commitment towards that particular encounter, and you know more preparation to go on. But as sport journalist and as a media person as well, I be think say that particular match day if we find at least that we don't have much time again, but at least for that particular match if we play either in Guinea or in Liberia, because if you watch to the kind of time we as a Sierra Leonean don't watch the way our team they play, it's take a long time. We go host na Morocco, and one not say some of the Arab man we begin in Morocco, they get time, you understand, for watch they can games in there. And then we as a senior leader and the fine for like this, we be in a particular side for cheers the boys them up for see how best we can win those particular matches. And then matches and they Nigeria. The sooner we lost in 2 matches then they not go for make a look. So you see, if find at least for more motivation they as the game stand to be correct, as the game no go na Morocco, they find at least if you were there for the supporters then go, but nothing quick with this. So if either Liberia or Guinea that match here for the play, I think say yes, we'll get a lot of supporters who will come and boost the boys up and see how best we will qualify in early June for the Cup Nigeria, the Super Eagles as well. But as I say now, the preparation will go up to now, they still taking just a pack. Just that they get a few more challenges in terms of the Premier League clubs and the way they defend themselves. And as I'm presently talking to you now, we get foreign base winner Kwame back, already jetting. In this past 2 days, he also the part of the team for Skin for CLBS. He also can take up the responsibility of the national duty as well. So everybody there intact, no injury players, everybody stay committed and focused on the particular match against Sao Tome Principles.
So as you happen for the various sports centers there, and presently the home team Leon Stars the train at the Old Town Arena. How you see there is a video with the Salon Football Association post recently. See some new faces of players them way and new breed them when they come in. Is it the body language of them? Is it that a reflection of what you see in the video? Is this a reflection of what you see in the mirror when you go on the training ground? What do you sense like from the players them? Like this match will get double header against Sao Tome and Principe, and we don't get bad record against them. We get a very good record back in first week Sao Tome and Principe, but this is football. You cannot underestimate anything. African football is going. So what team you see in them players and you see any hope for we?
Yes, exactly. For the new good players, we see really the talk safe, you understand. Mostly some of we will break up, we main aim, you understand, and for represent the national team. And we see the boys them with the talking likes of Santos, the former Greg Bellamy academy player, where they play for Mighty Blackpool in the game, and for that at least they play for the national team. So you see the kind of passion in them. You see like they want this kind of opportunity for that this they make them be spot out, you understand, because if you have this kind of talent and you hide, it's because nobody know watch you. And make always way like then it's again the new kids players them. Not all the old faces and we don't see like Chris Barry and something, but the new kids players them. Whenever they make an up to Scanningham, they see more seriousness in them. And they say they want to represent the country with force, and they think that this not the time, because I like the way how the coach don't already do for give everybody the platform for game. See them call 40 man on base for game, a platform for everybody. So when they call you, you for know everything you for do so far. So the readiness day and the preparation day in them are interesting.
Okay, that's what's holiday. Mr. Lamin, the Salon Football Association can try as much as they can for increase the game into different avenues for see people and Salon people for over the years now. After Salon qualify to the Nations Cup, we don't anticipate also like for let we go into the Nations Cup, which is cool. We see the game we play against Guinea-Bissau. It was held in, I think, Guinea, yes. So stand for the correct time. So why is this that the Salon Football Association decide this time around for go play the game inside Morocco, rather Guinea or Liberia? It will be much easier. At least we've been going in fans, then we will motivate the teams in a high speed, so for able to forget it. A win, go Salon people all anticipate forget.
Yeah, that's a very good questions. We as a Sierra Leone Football Association, we're full of positive thinkers, and the regulation of football, I know say some people okay no, but we way they run football, we know say football is governed by rules and regulations. Anytime where they pull a fixtures and you get 14 to 15 days for let you go able respond to them, for let you go able communicate the venue also you get for play. And you go agree with me say every year as I talk FIFA and CAF that they always go, they make sure say they go visit all the venues then where the club license manager now that country they go don't go do the pre, then after you go see outside CAF people and they come again for can do the assessment for let them know whether this stadium is still there up to that. Even then other stadium the way they see, for example, if England say he want for host a World Cup or he want for host any competition so far, they will make sure say FIFA they send people them for let them go watch if he Old Trafford or Stamford Bridge or Emirates Day. Even though people know say yeah, these are okay stadiums, but then still can send for let them go watch whether the stadium still up to tax because then get which they look after. So before now, so they don't say okay the match the 3 the match the 4 and 5. They make sure say they play inside this calendar, so they be going and watch all the sub regions then. And as earlier I say, then go Guinea then say because you know say they will get an issue before, but then back because say they don't amend some things them. And also Liberia, you know say the last one Liberia been passed, then play them games 10 day, and even with home base the under 23 now they will be go play even the African Champions League and Confederation Cup with Bull Rangers and FC Kalona. They will play all their matches 10 day because at that time the stadium be passed, it up to standard for let them play. So we then can now this year for let them come verify again if this stadium is up there, then go and find now that the team not up to standard. So then communicate them to we say then the stadium they will qualify and the one they will not qualify. Yeah, so we not get time in our favor. So the immediate people them who we see now that we go to follow, we go contact them. It was Morocco. And why Morocco was so fine for we as a football association and for the country, because this money where they come, to be sincere with you, this is not a taxpayers money. When I all now this country, no money not to individual and pocket they come on. So if we the counterpart back who they play, as I mentioned earlier, when I South Tome principle, then back again they not get a stadium, and then we don't take Morocco as the young hosting ground. So now then they play. So we self thought and fit say, oh, if we go Morocco, go play this game, we save plenty money. Yeah. So after we don't communicate Morocco, then we'll see some work then way Liberia been do. So only maybe a few weeks to the game last week, a week before that, yeah. Now they then go communicate, say the stadium okay, then send captain for camp. And if we don't too late for we follow, we go change again a venue. And mind you, when you are changing a venue or where you feel for communicate, you get a month where you pay when a money where you pay. Yeah. But to total feedback say again, follow place in Morocco, they save more money like how? Now if you let we say if Liberia will be play, no, we would have love for play Liberia or Guinea safe, yeah, but for us spend more money than what they go play Morocco, because if we go play Liberia for example, we they take all the professionals, we bring them there, we buy them ticket to lodge them, we do everything, then the visit team where they come, you get an MOU, maybe there's an MOU, because any time we they play with two teams, two countries, we now go agree say okay, we get a reciprocal agreement, we be say you they come, you take care of me, hotel, feeding, then we self go, we take care of hotel and feeding, because there are things that we do whether they on a power and a priority. Where for example, if that team they can make sure say you get security, you get internal transportation, which means you get bus, you get water, then also you get security. Make sure say they're okay before they go. But the hotel and the feeding, if you not get a reciprocal agreement, that they take care of themselves, even though now you can't get them they can. But if you not get that understanding, they happen. So now that did not get for happen where they go Morocco now, everybody they take care of himself. Everybody they rent in bus, everybody they do this. The only two get for do the on the 22 now they make sure so pay for the stadium in Morocco, they make sure so pay for security for the match organizations. Now then the way they pay for, and also they pay the match commissioner, because the ref them na CAF na in they pay them. Now only we they pay the match commissioner. So at the CC we they save more money when they go Morocco, because not only one way ticket to they pay for the players that then come Morocco, then after Morocco then go. And when they go Morocco, it will be very fine, because we left here the 18, we will reach back the same 18, we play the 22, we rest 23, 24, 25, 26, we play again, then everybody depart. So for one law for play, but because of Guinea, then they know they play themselves, then they go Mali, and they don't come. Themselves they go to Morocco, and themselves they go play the match against Ethiopia and Liberia. Then we don't see the place in South Africa, but now they don't approve the stadium, so then decide for play home, because then we don't communicate. But because now then your country then decide say, oh, if we play now with your country, we save more money than we go and then we go South Africa. So now then are the situations. Not that we do deliberately for not playing Guinea or that of Liberia. It's because of the circumstances where means say Liberia and Guinea stadium not be approved at that time. Then can approve Liberia the stadium, we don't almost communicate. And if we say we revert and back again for camp, for how we play there, it will cost we more damage.
Okay, the area for save money very good, but let's look at the area now we are in. Get for motivated boys, like for for fans them for go and try for support the players them the way that zero for playing. How go able for tackle that part today?
Yeah, thank you very much. I see everybody knows say the fans are the 12 man of the game. With I go agree it is really important. Yeah, because all the games then we don't play, like for example, we qualify for Ghana, Cameroon, we play na Guinea. We get thousands of Sierra Leoneans them we did it because majority of Sierra Leoneans them these two neighboring countries Guinea then they did beaucoup than Liberia, so it's very fine. And all the games them we don't play the Nations Cup, they we don't qualify ever in the life history of Salon. We must don't play 1 or 2 games inside Guinea. 1994 we played it because of the war. 1996 we will qualify. South Africa we played it. Then also again we qualify back again for Ghana, Moro, and Cameroon. We will play it again, and all we don't play, all was successful. Yeah, but because of, as I explained, say the stadium not approved, now then they come with the issues. But now we're not going to show anybody say we take along supporters them, because taking supporters them is very costly and more like not only 2 games will they go play and come back. Yeah, so what do they try for do now as a football associations for learn people them feel say yes, this is good, and I mean the South Arena is there. The South Arena also we do the pre we the club license manager when I saw Ibrahim Sisse, now the federations he go do the pre-way CAF send them, then he send the report. But the time now we CAF say okay, then safe they can't do, the time we don't elapse. But FIFA somebody be don't come, we don't contest the pitch. In we come now only the pitch now you can't test. If they see the pictures then way will be sent on social media where they did the ball for let you know the fast, the speed, the control, the agility of the ball now the pitch, yeah. Then we can get now a CAF team where they can do all other inspection, i.e. for example the security, they can check the seats, they can check the pitch, they can set the dressing room, the conference room, the media tribune, the car park, the gates them, the security, the location of the stadium. So all that one they paramount to them, so now make that they can do. But if they come now this time around and say okay, yeah, here is okay, the South Arena is okay, so definitely the game now they get against Nigeria June, we prefer host and day. People then will say, why go host Nigeria? They win only 6,000. We prefer we host Nigeria at the South Arena, where we get a crowd, where they shout, where they give motivations and other things, where we win. Then we go play them at any other country so far. We will not say we not go together crowd there, yeah, because hosting Nigeria therefore be very difficult, and considering the fact that when you take them from here for Kedem, we will not get a 5-star hotel and all until they therefore be very difficult for take a players like Victor Osimhen and the other one and they for go lodge them. But as a football federations, if they approve the stadium, we go approach them as a country and our sister federation at the NFF and tell them say this is the situation we'll find ourselves, not to foresee a wickedness, but because of now the only stadium we get we approve now, not only Bo ide we na over 100 kilometer, so now they we get for go play. So do you want to get for beer any circumstances we can for lodging, because the stadium if they can approve and if you say okay, so all them things they in place for law we able play na the South Arena, and by God in power, by the grace of God, any other junior competitions we get for camp after that one day, because after this we get forget again on the 20, on the 17, both male and female. I think say South Arena will be the best side for law we play, because mind you, when you know they play now you can't get your possibility for law you qualify, it is very limited. You don't understand, because when you go now other country, that other team they say and say na in it ground now they play, we not get support, we not get the yeah, we are not talking about match official, but that home advantage wouldn't they see even the match official the certain blunders and the way they want to do, they say and say, oh Lord, no do this blunder, these people are at their home, then they and all of that. So now that they all want for we get that home advantage, so now you make one use the South Arena. So soon CAF then go come for let them go do the inspection of the South Arena, for let them go put on at the CMS say okay South Arena good, so we they play. So not for so we don't deliberate, not for play in Liberia, but because of the time where they approve the stadium, time not in favor again, follow we reverse and say now they will the host. So that's not the reason.
Okay, I know this part now for the coach, but since you now part of the SLFE, for the I think you go for one or two things there. We do foresee more of home-based player that you go for mix, or like we go for they see more of the foreign players them than the home-based players them.
Yes, as you say, that's in a technical questions, but to be sincere with you, everybody knows Salon since day one. The professional, they almost always we don't begin to dominate, but even at that, John Kistan, a coach, will be say he don't get opportunity to local players pass all coaches we ever done in a Salon. Yeah, so yes, we get for still see more foreign-based players. Them we get for camp. Because even for Fabianski now with the Guinea with the continent as a professional, because they all the way in a Horaya, so they go for invite time. So definitely it's also a professional. Yeah, so yes, we go for see more of professionals than the home base. But the home base themselves, as you know, say we get certain players then they will don't contribute immensely for even qualify for going to the Nations Cup, like the Lucio, like the Musa, Noah Kama, what they call Musa Tombo. We don't get the Malians, we don't get the Ali Conte, we don't get so many one them where they say they don't do great thing in the Lamin Conte, where they don't do immensely well, where they prove. They're not going to say well because they're not left themselves say, okay, because of we are not in Europe, so no they give we best for we play for our country, you know. But they don't play, where you see them they play, they don't say yes, these are good players. But yes, we get forget more of foreign base than the home base.
So we expect them early because see I say the earlier the players they come, then they try to play together. Then we will forget a formidable team. Then come late when that time then for me they just try every go.
Yes, this time around we don't forget a very difficult situations, okay. Because now these situations always even we as Africans we don't put to them say at times the Europeans don't know they take too well. We get forget players that you know say the league still they on, so most of them clubs they are so they get for keep them players them the 19th to the 18th, the 19th to the 18th players then they will get forget game. So we expect some players then they now after they don't play the 18 they left the 19th, some they play the 19th they left the 20th. So we get forget players then we get for left late, we get forget game the 19th. The 18 and the 19. So now that they are not to win no more as a nations. All the other countries them, if you go now on Facebook, you go now on Twitter, you see say they complain with that one day. We be say some then they the players then they come one day, then the second day them play, some they come 1 day, 2, 3, then them play. So they get then challenges then they, but nevertheless we still go able continue and play the one that we will say we get. But yes, we get forget late arrival of certain players them. We get forget players they will be saying Morocco they go meet we don't know go Bukaya again. The one then we Bukaya then go Kaya. Like for example Fabianski one for like Kaya, even though he then back then get African champions still they played on the 18th, but one like Ikanaya. Also we get Kwame we in Argentina already we day. Then other one and they will be say they don't play them, so then go come here for join them before we go. But bulk of the professionals them they go meet me inside Morocco after they don't play the 18 and the 19.
Now, let us. We see in a letter where the Salon Football Association pull where they suspend the coach when I coach Njai, the referee Njai, which regards to poor performance. Where the game play with sports authority where in the last man raising flag up. But people get for reject. So I think the Salon Football Association school the referees, then disciplinary team being concluded the investigation, then don't decide to give them a 1 month ban. So and we also be watch games and we see fans and they cry beautiful game and the game as football 1% free and fair. That in the fans then go happy. Is it a surprise thing for you as a journalist for see referee Matarazzi gets a 1 month ban from the Football Association?
No, exactly. It's not a surprise to me, you understand, because the referees them we get so far in the country, they're not so much to that particular standard we are thinking for this. So they need a proper training. The same thing we happen with Matarazzi, similar happen to Atuga. Same thing back happen to Potoko. We all see. So you see. They need a proper training. Also, you think say as a referee, think with it for settle, you need it for settle now. Yes, even though at times you, as a referee, as a center man of the field, you get a right, you understand, for at least for overrule the linesman, because you're a referee. But you're gonna watch kind of situation where like the venue day, where the pitch day, and put authority and the one on the Atuga. They get a lot of supporters. So one, if you think about in life, to the safety for the match commissioners and the two linesmen there. So you see, they're going to be very careful. So if we more proper trainings than they for them, I think say they're not going to defend themselves in that kind of situation. And we know say Matagazi, a man who is so far like he blunder at times. Yeah, a human being, he blunder. So you see, and we FIFA suspend, we SLF suspend, and you know like I'm surprised to any one of you because nothing way you don't do. You understand? You don't they come out and see how best you can side one side and the other side can go free. And most of you will watch a particular game. We see the two. So we see the two in a particular match, and you're not really surprised to me. You're not really surprised to sport loving fans say Materazzi need for goal and rethink and think twice of how they handle any match so far. So it's not a surprise for me, neither for sport loving fans to see. And we see a lot of people aware at least their own club. You see the guy say they get free likes of Mohamed Kalon, the old audience and all the guy say they get free, then pinch they get free, then this and that. So then they can say they get free so far, they get free committee. And they can say they foresee how best they can settle. They need proper training. One, the thing that they do with the life. So you being go and officiate any match we think say it do with your life, you're gonna really be careful. So the contribution we are giving so far towards that is proper training.
It's okay. Back to Mr. Lamin. Household names already control the game in terms of integrity, and over the few months on past we see lots of skirmishes, likes of FC Calon, the owner, they come up and frown at referees them, also when tweets also on Facebook. Say one particular referee tell them say as long as in the coach FC Calon no go win match. Going fans and even bounce and say let him name that particular referee there. So I don't know whether he can come out and apologize, but that signal didn't go out. And also we see Pretoria and Smith are also being withdrawn from the Premier League due to poor match officiation and they allege also. So now that they don't levy this 1 month ban against referees in Jai, is it that a team we will continue with the next Sierra go, they expect some of them kind of disciplinary actions they also for referees where they perform very poor into the game because they bring the game into disrepute. Who they go to the various match venues then the poor performance of the referees they need for work as a team. Now then 3 days inside with the match commissioner with 2 linesmen then. If the linesman not is you want to communicate well. The linesman is the Matagazi is close to 2 to 3 in the debunk. So within the SLFA go do and make sure say they empower the disciplinary committee of the referees so that at least then when they look into the matters they also people in the allege and also come up with the findings.
Yeah, thank you very much. A very brilliant questions. Yeah. As a football federation, as I always tell you, we own duty and we till they for and follow make sure say the game play. And if the game not they play, we not get any reasons for we exist as a football associations. So with duty again and follow make sure we upheld the game, the integrity of the game, fair play, and follow everybody be fair say equal and be safe and the protection of the players and also again for even the spectators them. Yeah. So yes, for answer to your questions after we don't get several complaints inside referees. Yes, in refereeing I make the law 5 of football. They tell you say the referee decision is final. The referee na in charge for let it blow the game, the start and the ending of the game, whether ball go out and all anything and the yellow and everything so far. So we know say referees get a key role where they play for let it damage the game, for let it make sure say the game play again where everybody happy. We will see several people them within the grumble, like as you just say, we see on social media because we don't know right to officially. The chairman for Fritonia and Slipper, winner Benjamin Gordon Esquire, he be going and post on social media and say he don't withdraw for the team. But we know they communicate on social media. For example, with FIFA or CAF1 communicates to we, they communicate to we directly through mail and tell we say SLFA wanna do X, Y, and Z, and this is how we communicate. But in order to officially as a football federation say I know they play on a league, and mind you, this league where they play now we get the league, now we they control the league. The only thing we get a board where they charge the responsibility say we na run am, we na the Premier League board, we then get a mandate. With after that mandate date we can say okay we na day or we na commode. Yeah, but now we get to a game. So in order to officially. So after we don't see several, then again we see again a post from the chairman for FC Calon and also the head coach of FC Calon, we na Mohamed Kalon, we na one of the legend in this country. We go talk say one referee talk say what's I like you get PhD what's na me the ref you know go ever win game. That was exactly what he right now in Twitter page in Facebook page. We done they be out so many things, but we as a football federations, not to every tool you just see on social media we go attack or act on them. Yeah, we they act responsibly. So all them things they also complain violence, this beat referee and all this. Yeah, so what do we see say this fine follow we do? We come the president of the Sierra Leone Football Association with the executive committee, then she don't say the law we get a referees committee. So this referees committee, the chairman Laji Sise, we did the Wedowd Williams, we get Dr. P.K. Mwana, strategic communication at State House. We get so many people them who will put around where be saying that people that will get integrity where they don't ref this game here, so from start to finish where they also get vast experience. So then be they in charge of responsibility for appoint referees and see the referees the performance and other attendance. So we as an FA again don't talk and fit say most of them games are where they play with the video this game. Follow we know certain things then they will we able do for counter one for the fans behavior, the match official and the conduct, the reference and other officiating them day. So after they can sit down, then they can sit down as a board, then watch inside say, oh, this referee now this. Everybody knows a referee they mistake, then a part of mistake. Yeah. Then also even the country then will see say then the advance like Europe they say they get VAR when the video assistance referee still again they get a blunder. England other incident happen. I think it was Arsenal, I don't know which other team where the referee go and admit say yes a blunder and he left because of all anything and they. So we back again, but one thing back one let una know. We as a football association, we don't tell all the people else where the grumble say if you get proof say for example XYZ referee don't take money from you, say it work for you to do this, carry the evidence. But none of them ever knock out evidence say this they take bribery. Now only much no more. I know we just can't say Ustes or say Martin they take bribe for like kind of massive TV without not get an evidence. No, we come now evidence in the count. If you count that evidence, you say that they tangible, they will take action against Martin or Ustes say yeah this then they do. But some them just they talk no more. Yeah. So we as a football association, we don't talk say any referee so far we will catch per match fixing and other thing we will make sure so ban am for life. Waiting we suspend referee for Una Matarazzi, it was not about match fixing. We suspend her because of bad officiating. After we don't officiate the match between Port Authority and that of Lamboy, where Lamboy will win that game day at 1-0. We can't watch at the video. We see say he makes several blunders them where we see say that blunder was somehow deliberate or take them into considerations so na he make but not banner because of say oh this now because of bribery. Now let people they understand. Let people not say because don't suspend her now because of they say he bribe, he take money or do this. No, he do some mistakes then we will see say that mistake day it was deliberate. So now in that way they make we get 4 match my win 1 month we in order for ref anyone again. So for answer to the question, yes, it will continue as a football association. I make we get the referees committee. Any official so far we will cut say this do this it disadvantages team just because of this we will make sure say the law take in full course the car don't start time. We not say referee the blunder because mistake is human. Nobody not the perfect na the wall. Everybody they mistake. But that consistency where you do them ready. So finally with the waiting safety. But do ya back again. Anybody will feel say it a referee they do it take bribe this that count the evidence that the association is open. Nobody know the way they say and we not even disclose the identity say oh now Martin I bring evidence this now bring evidence. No, you just bring the evidence to the football associations, then it will go condole. But for other people they say no more this referee the rogue this that we need to take care because one thing back I want to let you know we for more small where they come up referee don't agree as soon as referee don't agree and some people themselves again when they go to that match venue they go with the concept say oh this that they can't agree. So unless the referee do something where it in lines of waiting that they do if they make sure say go offended. Why? Because Salon most of you they around football will lack the football education. Why? One, will not even know the loss of the game. The loss of the game, we're 17 loss of the game, some no know. And also again these rules and regulations of refereeing they change every day. So someone and the way one implemented they find it very difficult. So now in make now the president don't talk will they begin do a schooling for all the football officials them. When we tell them Lord they go now ready, let the referee instructor they go tell them say hey this these rules you don't change, oh, these rules now so, these rules now so, because you're not going to implement them, then you go talk say, oh, they don't rule me, they don't disadvantage. But most of them rules rules and the way they referee they can interpret, it can be saying na the right one. But because of them fancier where they go, they don't know that particular rules, or not just because of them get that mentality say this they can't agree, so they can go in again and go make chaos. But another year for the fair referees, but most of the decisions the way they can take now the correct one. But because of the fans them and the match officials them, they can get them premeditated something, so now it make the game they can't to chaos. But as we don't start and so pa Matarazzi when a referee we will continue pa any referee so far we will catch say he do deliberate act them for let disadvantage any other team for let not go able to get a good result.
Okay, I get message now. So already one person they say, go, 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 our darling Leon Star. I know you will make us proud. The only target is Nigeria. Those other teams is a wife to you. Wow. They say, prepare the team well. John Kista, coming from Lamin Abdul Kamara. Then this, I think this person also, it just similar to what one for us. We say, now we know say they referee them bad. They get bad decision the way they can make, but what if they make the right decision? Then stadium then can save for the referees then they.
Yes, so this is one of the challenges we get as a nations, because to be sincere with you, therefore appreciating referees there once more, because for that you get a brother, you get a Peking where they go referee and then side and there, for example, you go na Trade Center, you go na Angola Field, you can Apu School, you can Poloko Field. Parade look better because I think they get perimeter. It's better small. Now I make an name. Yeah, you go Atunga. You don't understand where you there, you life and the written and so on a day. Maybe you go inside Poloko or you go na Lions Field, for example. That minute they go score per Lions. You lines you there under or you ref you there under where you prone to danger. Where you go see stone, you go see boat, you go see all that where they will cannot come, and the security are not even many of them will say. So now you make always with the talk to fans and do ya. They referee with the ref. Now we brother them, now we picking them, now we sister them. Yeah, because we get female referees, then whether they do this to us, so we say do ya, then we make sure say we reason with them. Because if you then say they're not the ref a game, so we say where they go. So pass them get for day. Yeah. So all this now we could try for settle them, and by the grace of God, before they say next year, as you know, say the project for now we develop certain fields them, we have 5 pitches we will develop now this country, we will go do the approved school, we have more than one, you will get perimeter fence, we will put artificial, and also we will go to the football academy, we will do that one day, we will go to Poloko again, we will do that one day, we will go to Bo, we will do that at the Coronation Field, and with the go maintenance, the grass within our corner, because in back don't begin poil, you know, and we'll go again at McKinney, we see the kind arrange road they will arrange there. So all them pitches they do, if we don't get at least, we they get there, you know, because everybody knows say yeah, the life day 2 weeks and all that one day. Now it make always to tell the board, say we now for make sure say the visiting the host team now they charge in the responsibility for let them protect security for that particular game. So now it make it the final say anything will happen. Chaos and now that game day we will see say now because of security lapses now it make that one day happen with the whole the host team responsible. So for answer to that person question, yes, we as a football federation no say that a challenge, but na big still with a big law just manage them. We not go say because of perimeter fence not na Poloko don't go play day. We not go say because another approach school not go play day because another Angola will not go play. If we not play we sit down we say where they go. So now we just they manage the situation as it is until we get there. Now small all the other country then they where they see so the England other side then na so then start. Now make if you watch them game then 1905, 1900 this you see say na that day. And the calamities but all where they feel and they see so they get perimeter fence, then get security, the calamities and things that will not happen not ever happen. If you watch for Galatasaray and that of Anabachi, the thousands of people who don't die. Astagfirullah, one not ever even happen at this country. Yeah, you go out the history of Manchester United where they can play against Liverpool and all that thing and they play go crowd and then peace sets then they dance because of all that one day. You go Al Ali Zamalek, you go like Guinea Horror, IS Kalum, you go to dance and you know they happen now. Yeah, even though they get all those facilities. Yeah, so let we just be ourselves. We will get there by God in power.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Lamin. Well, family will go for a very short break. When we come back, we will try for finish the program.
Have you been experiencing problems in your business or financial status, or your business not going as you expected? Are you a teacher, bike rider, hairdresser that needs a platform to showcase your business? Then worry no more. The franchise sports sales going on at Mercy TV 4C Railway Line Beton is a place where you can go and your financial problems will be over. This sports sales gives 80% discount in doing your adverts and programs. You can buy 10 spots upwards and you can even sell it out with an interest that will change your life for good. Even if you are a Muslim, just come to Mercy TV. We don't create barriers. It's the place where everybody is somebody. Hurry now and grab your spot at Mercy TV 4C Railway Line Beton. Are you growing tired of paying high energy bills month after month? Would you like to find a way to eliminate your monthly energy bills and save millions of leones per year? If so, you have come to the right place. Welcome to Kava Solar System. We are the premier local solar energy company that can completely transform your homes, businesses with top quality solar panels with optimum performance for all homes and businesses. You can contact us on the following number +232 33 599 588 or visit our office at Eco Center, Hamilton Peninsula Highway. Let us show you exactly how much money you can save per month by switching to solar energy. We look forward to powering your switch to a reliable and affordable energy solution. At Kava, we make solar energy a better solution for all businesses. Kava is good for your mining business. Kava is good to media houses. Kava is good for hospitals, schools, colleges and universities. With Kava, you are free from power failure. Contact us now and set yourself free from electricity troubles. Remember, Kava is a life-saving tool like no other. In fact, Kava has no match in the solar industry. Get Kava today.
Welcome back, viewers. Mr. Lamin, as we say, we all know see SLFA na the umbrella body for football is in the Sierra Leone. So, me one of the things that I remember talking the last time when Petros the council, what they say. I want to know whose control we SLFA gets in charge of all the football teams. Then whose control they don't get over them teams here. So.
Okay, because. A very good question again. They get a obligation as a member because the statute they tell you say you get for listen to the dictate. The dictate means you get for go into instruction for let me granny maybe we go the Kailan for let understand because we'll go on rules and regulations as we as an football association. Now make it the final say me we sit down also and any other staff will football associations na through CAF and FIFA na they will take instructions. So anything with FIFA and CAF say na then they will go to go because we are member. Yeah, so now we obligation that one day follow we be a member. We for make sure say we abide to the dictate and also the rules and regulation of football. So now the same thing again. Then Premier League clubs they also then get. Now make it the final say anytime we then say elections now automatically a delegate for let them choose the president and other executive committee members. Yeah, because they are direct members. Now email then get the delegate status for let them make choose without them say if for run football. So now the same thing we get. So then get a obligations for let them respect. Like for example, if you league they play, then get the na pauper to them. Say they for play that league day. The only thing then get a concession if they say okay this league will not be able to play because of so constraint. They get them concerns them. Then go concerns them forward to we go sit on a round table and try for iron them out. But the rules they tell you say if you deliberately not play the league for one season or making 2 seasons, then finally we will relegate you for let you go again now the Division 1. Also the Division 1 now they run on. Now we get the football, but you know go play the Premier League. So then clubs and they then get a mandate where they get for listen to we and it's waiting we tell them what's not a dictate when na in rules and regulations, not to think where the outside football. Yeah, because you know go take passion or something, you go tell somebody say, hey, go do that one day way you know they because in back go ask you say, this way you ask me for that office say it didn't have the constitution no. So why would I ask you for law today? Because they all get the statute, they get the statutes, they get the rules, they get the competition, everything so far they get that. So the obligation of the clubs therefore make sure say they abide to any way to tell them we they inside the statute. So now that one day.
Okay. despite qualifying, which are the other criteria they want to look at for making team qualifying to the Sierra Leone Premier League?
Well, a criteria is very simple because everybody get right for making own a club. Like for example, you see them if you want to, you go start just under 12, maybe you go buy a club. Because as you leave, for example, FC Kalona Sarah Fisheries now they been buy, then come automatically in the Premier League. So you see them now 202 side and day now. So you can just go, you buy a club, or you buy a share, so you are a member. So for like you do Division 1, for like you can see, say the playoff they play, all they play now in our regions. They after one play now in our regions, then the SLF get with what they call playoff. We get all the teams them then come as the playoff we just done. You don't see about the teams them we come. We see Elwawa qualify cam, we see Fritonia Slifa qualify cam, and we see Lamboy qualify cam.
Okay, I think what are the try for say? I know say you need for pass certain stages then before you can at the Premier League. But let we talk at the area of let's say now, because you can see some certain teams will say when the league one starts. I mean, another money for start this, so we another for take part. So for me, I look and say if you are not ready to be in the Premier League, then you are not. So if you need for play, maybe you go say well, as a team you need for get feel, you need for get so amount, you club for it to a distance that
yes, of course. We get what we call the club license.
Okay.
The club license they tell you say before ever you can at the Premier League for make sure say you get a feeder team. Feeder team mean you forget under 12 or under 15.
Okay.
Yeah, and also if you make sure say you get a female club. Yeah, and it will tell you back say you forget a secretariat. Secretariat means you forget a office who say you operate, and you for make sure say you get a pitch who say you play where you say na me home ground is na that's how they play. You for make sure say you get an executive, you get staff then where you pay where you that payroll they all for day. Not to that way they go say you pay na table. No, you for make sure say you pay account for all the staff them, pay na seats, do everything for them. So now that one day we see say yeah this person ready. But you know say we find yourself now a country where we say certain laws then they. If you say they implement them, you disadvantage certain people. They not easy say for you get maybe 2 or 3% of people the way they able. But now make half back then can they make them flexible. They say at least minimum requirement. So that minimum requirement they tell you say at least when I forget a bank account, when I get office space, when I get also when they play, get division, get a female team or get a feeder team where they come for saying and then you get. So now most of them things they get. And mind you say football not to get man game. Football and money, especially this part of the day. At times we can feel out for club owners. Then why? Because most of them clubs they also like when they see them get game, they go play. The list of some can spend at 6-7 million and they spend no more for one game. Rent was go, get transport to the players and all of them in them there. So now it make football a fine for let you get money. And you know say a motivation inside football they make even the game they grow and even the player the performance and all of them in them there. So now make it the final say Kadere be the arena only lions because of that one day. But now that we Baba don't come now Bo Rangers, everybody is saying now Bo Rangers don't win the league and now then they up there. Why? Because of motivations and all of that one. The motivation or the cow without money. So now one of the team them down the back again with people them for make sure say yes finances involve finances too much, yeah, and Blackpool back again. We said they've been there, always they've been there, but then they say the content for the league because of where Mr. Rodney Michael Lonka inside. You see say the motivation they way they win game. It talks you wanna win this 10 million, wanna win this 15 million. It depends to the kind of games when they play. So now they always they motivate players. So this is the same thing that is happening in Europe. Where we know like Chelsea, who say me they any game will win at $10,000 every player they get. Juventus they pay the highest now euro na €15,000 for winning. You see, so then they all somebody say, oh, this game we need for winner, man. For winner they get €50,000. This not the pound which they pay me every Friday because every Friday they pay them. So you see, so dollar motivations they you need an make football not they go without money, my brother.
Okay. Before you can, it's been nothing to this question for today, but for the sake of the possible answering the question, say if a referee is found guilty of bad officiating, will the team officiate bad against awarded the 3 points or they share the points?
No, that not ever happen, you know. Now the referee, now the law 5. Yes. Referee any tweet you do for that particular games, not the reverse. The only thing where referee they do, where he mistake, he deliberately, for example, he give you red card. if you VR not then you go, but later they know say he missed the identity or that particular foul where he play, then go review the video, they see say that foul you know what's done, they reverse the card for let you play. But any decision where the referee take on that particular game is final. So the only thing where that referee they in the payback now the suspension or the suspender, but anything inside that game where that referee say is final.
We say good afternoon guys, the date and time for Leon Star game.
Yes, Leon Star, we first game will be the 22, we will play inside Morocco, and the time will be 16 hours, we now 4 o'clock. Now Salonia, so now we go play. And by God in power, it go broadcast live. Now we SLFA page with thousands, millions of people go opportunity for letting watch them through them phone.
Okay. Now, Mr. Lamin, 4 days intensive training AFA league developments for the football people in the country.
Yeah.
For help for building, because just as how you mentioned, gets a lot of lapses really don't happen in the game. So SLFA decide for going to secure this project and try for empower them stakeholders also in the game. At the end of the day, we think as a federation and hope for achieve.
Yes, this is not the first time because as you know, say that they all now development partners them. So UEFA be approach and then get something where they do, where they make sure say then go and help country them way they fise, then league them, then like somehow how for do that they so they can go offer them training there. So they be approach you say then get a 4 days where the one can do now country them. So Salon be don't be a one of them country them the way they do. So what do we do? They tell we say all the Premier Leagues club them and also both male and female clubs them. So they say 2 pound club. So what do they do? They say all the other they all plan they make sure say they lodge them. Namely like the Bo Rangers, like the Cambo Eagles, like the Bible Warriors, the Lamboy will make sure say take hotel for an Atlantic hotel and they will lodge them, feed them for that 3 days for them go take calls. So this calls where they can do they call and developmental calls when are for league, how for admin other thing them. As I did say earlier, we get some plenty people that inside football with all due respect to them, like in Canada, they say, oh, me na secretary, me na media man, me na PR, me na this. But even the role of the thing they don't know. So now in make we be get them. Well in camp, they teach you about marketing, for example. If you are a marketer for Eastern Lions, you are a marketer for Bible Warriors, you they come, you go know that they teach you say, okay, marketing, now this is they do for let attract people. Now this is they do for let the club get more money. Now this is they do for let them do that. So if you're in a media again, if you say you know a media officer, this is the role of a media officer. Now this is for do, now this is for do. So then get different part then for the administrators them where the seminar is secretary, they tell you say you the secretary general, you know the powerful person, you know the pen pusher of that particular club or association. So if you make sure say you do things them way right now this is for do. So the course being really fun and they interact with people and after that they will give certificate of participant to all the one that we participate from UEFA. So with that certificate alone don't give morale and don't give way for let you go to any other side where you go tomorrow you go say you see I be don't do a UEFA so I know this in that one day and more like now the advert already tell you say we need somebody to get experience, we don't do this, we don't do that day. So that again a very good CV. So that 4 days they be very fine from UEFA where they come, people then benefit, all the clubs who are represented and they're all happy and then gain a lot. How for take care of the club, how for market the club, how for talk for the club, how for administer for the club and things then what they need for do for let them club grow. So they benefit a lot.
There is a good bilateral relationship between the president of the Salon Football Association, Tomoka Dibama, and FIFA president Gianni Infantino.
Yeah.
I will call they went to
in France
yes,
for the Ballon d'Or.
Best, yeah. Also we saw the death of one of the Leon Star striker and FIFA president also penned down the sympathy to see Leons and extend this to this football association. So we don't see much about that. So what is going on with regards to the late man? As a federation, how do you take out his burial?
Yes, Inna lillahi wa inna ilaihi raji'un as a Muslim, because they say not to God to come and not to God to all get for go back. Leslie Allen, let God sorry for him. Na be a superstar na this country. We play for we and also play na different countries there. So anybody where you see say he die, then after the president of the Fédération Internationale de Football, when a FIFA go and recognize and also send condolence, must not say na somebody we you know and as somebody we don't follow. And plenty other football association and they back where then go send condolence. We now from Benin, FA, then back then send to we because he played in Guinea as well. They send for we, Ivory Coast then send. We get plenty side and we Leslie Allen be don't play, even though this country now all the audience small people they be known for. Now make even the book of condolence, they see say all the audience be don't open them. And they try for do that. So we as a football association to be to we as a shock follow we one of the legend them we don't play for this country because mind you the time we didn't play not to the time they now because now you see say they boast like for example who they can't have so now for go now Morocco each player they get $2,000 for just appearance fee and $2,000 now if you change it is over 45 to 46 million leons 46,000 because now they don't change the money so it will be 46 million only. Yeah, and our 2 games they play. So that 2 games they each player get 4,000, and that 4,000 there is over 80 to how many million that they get. But the time we Leslie Island, Tumbu, then all them kind of people and they not be to get that opportunity for them get that kind of money. Yeah, so that they all can make at times where them but then can do things them because the Legion of Tumbu they say but wanna get luck. He said the time wanna get this now they don't can you wanna get a million, wanna go qualify. President don't can you wanna backland, wanna they get money, they get winning bonus now. They fly 2-3 days before na play. They don't start carry the count on a plane. We dey go na feel. Sometimes by road we dey go na feel. It's so na all and serious. So for let them people and they will be don't play, they can't die. So we dey feel pity for them because of the time they will them be the play. We need for honor them, respect them because they be the play really for say na play. But now we dey see some players then they. People that can accuse them saying that because of money, even though we as an association we take an exception to that, yeah. But we get respect for all players, but especially the old players. So let him so rest in peace. So as a football federations, we still we say with the family and see for Lord be fitting burial and make sure say every necessary thing we need for do as associations for let the burial come on fine. We dey we do that day and make sure say and all the other burial that we don't come on find Tumbu and then other one that we make sure say this back again come on find by God in power.
Okay, now Petros, you don't see the 5 days, 4 days league development and then can't the coaches and club owners there. How you did at the ground every now and then? How you see them? How you see them? We see them land. Is it that something like don't changes don't they?
Yeah, of course, so many improvements will take place. I just want to say a big kudos to the Sierra Leone Football Association for this kind of opportunities for the coaches and people of Sierra Leone as well. Because students in the we're going to learn a lot, you understand. As my brother here just mentioned, every season new rules and regulations change automatically. And that we as a Sierra Leonean, as a sport loving and people for at least we need for to know. So it's a big plus for them for at least getting opportunity for the land. And at the end of the day, we see them UCR certificate. Forget a UEFA certificate, it's very important for you. So you know, learning take place that day na Atlantic, and some of you will really recognize the process even to the last day, and it really go well with the club owners then and the coaches then as well. So there's a lot of development and that kind of relationship we don't get with the UEFA and the FIFA as well. And that kind of thing and we think say as a football sport loving fans then before they maintain relationship in football is really good. So a big kudos to all around the way that they participate for that particular occasion day, and I think say all waiting the Roland day they will implement them in the various clubs them and at the pitch of play as well. So a lot of improvement taking place.
Okay, thank you, Thomas. Okay, 1 or 2 messages that we'll forget. Then after that, we'll say we last word or then. This one person they say, please, we are looking forward to see more of our own base player. That see more of home base player than at this game where they go play than the foreign players. Them. This other person they say, playing at home is good. So we are looking forward to see Leon Star playing at home again after this one. So now one of the things that we have to say this now. So because when you play at home, the fans and the support, everything will get for day. And this one person also they say John Kista, we love you and we know you are going to make Mama Salome proud again. So Mr. Lamin, let's take up a your last word.
Yeah, as I think somebody talks say you want for see more of home-based players. Yes, as I say, this coach don't give more opportunity to home-based player than any other coach who don't get so far. Una self able to testify. Secondly, back again, the team still they continue the training, and now this will they ask for Sierra Leoneans them, because other countries then we don't go, don't travel already for a very long time. You see like where the team they train, you see other people then philanthropists, then they go say, oh, this train on they train, so they make sure so they go on water starting to finish. We get so many water coming in this country. Who's one don't volunteer say we go be partner with SLFA only for the national team, for let you do your corporate responsibility for getting water, do other thing. Whose boss coming in transportation don't volunteer, say they are the players then, because the players they everywhere, then they east, then they west, then go other side. Say me to go and pick them for this 1 or 2 weeks. Now this are the offer to me young country. Would I don't do that one to nobody? Would I don't say I go to make food if in a breed self or my this I go to do one for that can go for the players then I fail. Would I don't do them? Nobody. But one tell thank you to Mr. Ronnie Michael, because if you don't go to give 10 million Oleons, and we get other people then back where they go. But we they call on people them anytime we then say in nations, because as a Muslim, waiting God say, he say for love your country, he say a part of your faith. So anything so far, you for make sure say you like your country. Salon where they go play so. Now one of the things them this way they use as a weapon for law we unite people. Football don't want our country. Football don't bring people together. For example, where the world be tense now, Ivory Coast, Drogba in one gringo side the rebel and day, he go tell and say when I put the gun down, they make sure say the listener. Are they buy the same thing for Togo? You don't understand. So these are the things them. We remember the time we will be qualified for Logo at the African Nations Cup after 26 years. We will not ever go. You don't understand. Nobody not be no whether na green, whether na red, whether na Timini, whether na Mende, whether na this. Everybody come and gladdy. People then even go na state house, then forget. Then go dance for the party, then go left tell the president in house. We don't know whether na green, we don't know whether na red, we don't know whether na Timini, Mende, all of that. We are one nations. We are one country. So now we make sure say anything so far where the national team they play, let you go. If not 3 bond you able give, if not 4 bond you able give, na big with the big, because the things is not easy. Yeah, so the training still they start, but by God in power, as I say, the team go left here the 18th. Follow we go inside Morocco. We go play the first game on the 22nd. We go before and we go play again on the 26th. When are the return leg. And mind you, this game here so it always we no need it go. Now win we need. If we win now, we get 7 points. Then the next game now they play against Nigeria. Then the last game they play against Guinea-Bissau. We are inside Guinea-Bissau. So we chance for we qualify for go inside Cote d'Ivoire 2023. Now we will win this game. This game we no need go. We need for win them, and with some goals margin for we stand a better chance.
Okay. So people are just still the same. Say one thing about Dali Leon Star is the selection. John Kista, I want you to know that some of these home-based players are better, and most of your selection based on the international players just trust the home base. Good afternoon, guys. Let me go straight to the point. We need your support for we the upcoming player. What I'm trying to say is you need to go around these fields and see some of these players. The way they play is very good, but there is no help. So what's the way forward? Okay. Oh. Okay, let me go to the next one. Shout out to you, manager Peter Kata. Think of you. He say, keep doing the good work, bro. We Orthodox are proud of you. Much love from Mr. Alexander Abubakar Toure, sorry. So that's not from Alexander Abubakar Toure to you.
Yeah, kudos to him as well. And the other contribution we I think say I want to get so far is pertaining the game here we're going to play against Nigeria. Please really appeal to CAF and SLFA as well for at least them approve this particular match here for we will host them there. Some of we come as a point of this year for go inside Guinea or play against Guinea-Bissau on June. So if we even pull money in our pocket, give some Guineans the flag this, they sell best that we can go and support we as a nation. So if we get anything, the more support go there. And if we want to win middle of stuff so far, if we would host a match, we'd even get a lot of money, you understand, get taken like. But we go in another foreign country, we don't get nothing like that. So this, yes, of course, the time done there and SLF don't present everything so far, so nothing no will be changed again. But coming on June, we will hopefully for at least everything, the test, expectation, everything go in place so that we will host a particular match. A lot of advantage in terms of hosting Naigon, a lot. And then we as a sports journalist and we as a football loving fans want for see as well. So if you all anything in place, Nigeria, we go to Nigeria in a closed door, we go do for. Not so like a common thing for you, understand? Not so an acting for you. So we can even there and defeat them and best we can take it to go to Cote d'Ivoire 2023. So if you all interested in place, trust me, we'll pave the way as a nation for at least way back to the competition, because FIFA they always expect Sierra Leone to take part in that particular competition.
Okay, thank you, Petros. Martin, any last word?
I will plenty thank you. We'll make sure say program Friday as usual. Thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you to you, Petros. Thank you to you, Mr. Lamy. And thank you to the viewers that their owners spend on time for listening to this program and also for contributing by sending you text messages to them. We'll say thank you to all, and next week we'll come back for continue program. Till next week, tata.
Have you been experiencing problems in your business or financial status, or your business not going as you expected? Are you a teacher, bike rider, hairdresser that needs a platform to showcase your business? Then worry no more. The franchise sports sales going on at Mercy TV 4C Railway Line Tebetong is a place where you can go and your financial problems will be over. This sports sales gives 80% discount in doing your adverts and programs. You can buy 10 spots upwards and you can even sell it out with an interest that will change your life for good. Even if you are a Muslim, just come to Mercy TV. We don't create barriers. It's the place where everybody is somebody. Hurry now and grab your spot at Mercy TV 4C Railway Line Tebetong.